We're in this mess because society has lost sight of what's most important. What matters most to me is my faith and my family. And I know I'm not the only one who believes that way. So we're joining together as God-fearing men and women to take the light into the darkness. First hunt of the year, we're headed to hunt with AA Outfitters in Wyoming. Me and Brant's behind the camera here, and Jeremy Roland and his camera guy is going to be with us as well. So we're headed up. We've got a couple antelope tags, a couple mule deer tags. We're going to be getting after it with some bows. So still got a pretty good drive ahead of us, but I just had a perfect pump at the gas station, so I'm hoping that is a sign of good luck.
I snore so bad that y'all won't want me in there.
That is the God's honest truth. You guys are so cute. So cute.
Yeah, they usually come from right over here.
Yeah.
They bed, and sometimes they'll come up with draw, and then there's been a bunch of does coming from this canyon over here, but the buck seems like they always come from right over here.
Right.
Somebody will probably kill a buck right here, maybe.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
All right, we're out doing some scouting this morning. We got a ground blind right here we'll be sitting in. Coming off this alfalfa down here, as you can see, we're gonna try to catch them sneaking up this draw right here. And like you said, you see we got a ground blind right here. Had a doe right out in front of it when we pulled up here. So we're hoping that we'll catch some mule deer, and even if a big mature whitetail steps out, we'll let the air out of him as well. But beautiful country here in Wyoming. AA Outfitters. It's exciting, man. It's beautiful. Looking forward to a great week of hunting.
Water my own.
This is the first time for any of us to attempt a spot and stalk mule deer or antelope hunt, and let me tell you folks, There is nothing easy about it. Well, Jeremy and I have managed to crawl within 60 yards of this antelope. Now all he has to do is sit up and make a great shot.
First one, guys. Yeah! Yeah!
That's so cool, guys.
That is cool.
I'm so happy. That is so cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here he is. Couldn't be happier. First goat. First goat I've ever touched. Thanks, Trey.
You
I
bet.
appreciate AA Outfitters. If you guys want to see deer, antelope, mule deer, it is one of the best places I've ever been. And I'm a boy from Iowa. To say that the quality of the deer, mule deer, whitetail, and pronghorn is quality, some great fun. So I appreciate it. Thanks
You
a lot,
bet.
man.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, on the last night, Trey and Leslie from AA Outfitters drop us off at our ground blind, and I told Trey, I said, buddy, I know you don't get to hunt much. If you get a chance, get out there and shoot one. And he argued, said there's no way I could do this with you guys here, and I insisted. And matter of fact, we had an extra camera, and I showed Leslie just a quick rundown on how to run it, and I said, hey, if you can get one and get it on camera, that'd be awesome. So they drop us off, they go out, and wouldn't you know it, 30 minutes later, they find themselves right in the middle of a bachelor group of bucks.
There's some big bucks up here. Brad and Jeremy in the blind up there. We got a quick second here. Maybe we can do a quick stalk. They're gonna be mad at me if I get this buck, but we're gonna do a real quick stalk. So hopefully we can connect. Beside me. Look for the one with the real juggler.
Well, Trey and Leslie have been able to sneak within 30 yards of a buck that we've actually hunted all week that we named Kenneth. Now he's got Kenneth at 30 yards.
Beside me. Look for the one with the real juggler. Excited. It's been a long time since I got this excited. Leslie carried this in her pocket. My dad just died in April 3rd. I think this is our lucky charm. Thank you, Dad. I love you. We miss you. This is a good moment. Praise the Lord. Good job, baby. Thank you.
All right, folks, we're here with Leslie and Trey with AA Outfitters in Wyoming. And this is Kenneth. I'd like to introduce you to Kenneth. We named this deer Kenneth today. You actually got on this deer yesterday. You saw him. You dropped us in the blind, and we're doing some scouting for us to just see if you could bed some and find some more. And you actually encountered this deer yesterday, right?
Right.
And he saw him, and actually this morning we came in, got up on a ridge, was overlooking an alfalfa field, and they stayed in the alfalfa field till what time today?
Yeah, 10:30, I think.
And we finally got into position, and you dropped me off, and I tried to get on him, and he didn't cooperate, didn't do what we wanted him to do. We actually watched him go to bed tonight, or bedded him this afternoon. Watched him for like 6 hours today, and the whole time, you know, Trey, you don't get to hunt hardly at all, right?
No.
I mean, you're the guy.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people.
When was the last time you shot a mule deer?
I was a junior in high school.
How old are you now?
34.
This has been a long time, man, since you shot a mule deer. And I know you kind of felt bad, like we were talking about it, and I said, hey, man, if you get a chance while we're in the blind, sitting on a water hole, if you see him, do not feel bad. And you're like, oh, no. And I meant it, and I said, you go get after him, and you put a spot and stalk on, and Leslie, behind the camera, had never run camera before, right?
No.
Totally new at it, did an on a spot and stalk hunt in this country, pulled it off, got amazing footage of this deer, and you made a great shot on him, and he'd make it 150 yards, tumble down the canyon, and absolutely gorgeous, man. I mean, unbelievable deer. This is a special hunt too for you, right?
Right, it is. I lost my father this spring, so he's here with us now.
Congratulations, buddy. God's good, man.
Amen.
Well, what an unbelievable moment for Trey. I mean, getting the opportunity to harvest this big buck, but then to do it right after losing his father, the man who taught him everything he knows about hunting. You know, this episode reminds me that life is short and our time on earth is limited. 2 Corinthians 4:16 through 18 says to us, therefore do not lose heart, though outwardly we're wasting away, yet inwardly we're being renewed day by day. For our light and our momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So fix our eyes not on what is seen, but what is on the unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. So the challenge today is this: are you focused on the things of this life or the things of the kingdom? Because the things of this life are not eternal. You know, if we can answer any questions, if we can be praying for you about something, we want to encourage you to go to our website, send us an email, go to Facebook, shoot us a message on Facebook. We'd love to answer any questions you have about God or having a relationship with Christ. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next week.